Hello friends, welcome to our 14th lecture. Happy Independence Day as well as. And till now we have solved 11th example. In this lecture we will see 12 and 13. Okay. So sum number 12 is saying us that 15 years from now Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. I am again reading this sentence. 15 years फ्रॉम नाउ, अभी से 15 सालों के बाद, 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. Okay, it means saying, it is saying, the sentence want to say that after 15 years, Ravi's age will be 4 times to his present age. It means suppose Ravi is 10-year-old. Okay, so after 15 years. How can you find out the age of Ravi of after 15 years? You can easily add 15 to his present age, right? You need to just add 15 to his present age. That's why you will be able to find out his age after 15 years. Suppose I tell you what would be your age after 15 years. How could you find out that age? You can easily add 15 years to your current age. It means your present age. Now suppose right now you are a 12-year-old and if I ask you to find out your age after 15 years, so what will that be? 12 plus 15, right? Okay. So here same thing has been asked us to find out the Ravi's age after 15 years. But we do not know Ravi's present age. हमें रवि की present age वो भी पता नहीं, तो कैसे assume कर सकते हैं? तो हम कैसे find out कर सकते हैं? So we will assume Ravi's present age is X years. So what would be his age after 15 years? X plus 15, correct? Now sentence saying that 15 years from now Ravi's age will be 4 times to his present age. Now how to find out 4 times age? 4 times age means multiply the age with 4. Suppose I am telling you, suppose there is a child who is a 10-year-old, and if I ask you what would be your age to 4 times age, okay, so he can easily multiply his current age to number 4. 10 4 za 40. If he is 8-year-old, then what would be the 4 times age? 8 4 za 32. If he is 5-year-old, then he will multiply to his present age with number 4. Okay, if I ask you to find out your 6 times age, then how would you find out? You will just multiply to your present age with number 6. Suppose you are 12-year-old, then you will multiply 12 6 za 72. That is 6 times to your present age. Okay. Now what here it is asking us that 15 year Ravi's age after 15 year and Ravi's age 4 times to his present age. Both are very same. Again read, 15 years from now Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. It means 15 सालों के बाद रवि की एज उसकी अभी की जो एज है उससे 4 गुना हो जाएगी, 4 times हो जाएगी. Okay, so let me first of all assume Ravi's present age. Can I assume Ravi's present age as X here? Yes. Suppose I can write, suppose Ravi's present age X years. Okay. Now I am going to find out Ravi's age after 15 years. I can write after 15 years. After 15 years, Ravi's age कितनी हो जाएगी? X plus 15. If you want to ask me how did you get that X plus 15? Okay, if I ask you Ravi's present age is 10, how would you find out Ravi's age after 15 years? You will just easily add 10 plus 15, 25. If I ask Ravi's present age is 20, then after 15 years 20 plus 15. If Ravi's present age is 50 years, then you will add 50 plus 15. So suppose Ravi's present age is x years. So after 15 years, his age will be x plus 15. Okay, x plus 15 years. Ravi's 4 times age. Okay. Now what would be Ravi's 4 times age? जो भी उसकी प्रेजेंट एज है उसको हम 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. इफ आई आस्क यू फाइंड आउट द Ravi's 5 time age, then you will multiply that with number 5. If 6 time age, then you will multiply that number with 6. Whatever number has been asked to you, you will multiply the age with that number. Okay. Here we have been asked 4 time age, so I will multiply Ravi's present age with number 4. I can put the sign of multiplication here also, but if here you can see one is number, another is variable, so it is completely okay if you do not show the sign of multiplication. तब भी हम उसको 4x के बीच में रिलेशन कैसे समझाएगा, मल्टीप्लिकेशन का ही समझा जाएगा. 4x means 4 and x are associated with the relation of multiplication. दोनों के बीच में रिलेशन कौन सा है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन. ओके. नाउ question is saying that कि Ravi's age after 15 years, Ravi's age after 15 years will be 4 times to his present age. Will be 4 times to his present age. It means दोनों same, दोनों age कैसे हो जाएगी, same. So can I put this in this way to frame the equation? X plus 15 is equal to 4x. How did I put this equation? Based on the sentences has been written over here. It is saying us that Ravi's age after 15 years, will be 4 times to his present age. So both are very same. Okay. Now, okay. Another thing is you can write 4x first is equal to x plus 15. आप ऐसे भी ले सकते हो कि 4x is equal to x plus 15, or you can also write that x plus 15 is equal to 4x. Now what will happen is I have written 4x as it is, I have written 15 as it is. Now this is a x. Now if this x will go to the right side, it will become minus. Every time we had a great value of x left side, और हम यहाँ पर से x को इस तरफ लाते थे. This time x will go from this side to this side because 4x is here, so I cannot subtract 4x from x. इसलिए मुझे x को इस साइड लेके जाना पड़ा. Okay. Again see, I have written 4x as it is. I have written 15 as it is. I just did not write x is here. I am going to move it in the right side, so it will be minus x. Now your sum became very easy. 15 as it is, 4x minus x, it means 3x. Okay. So now I have written 15 as it is. 3 and x both have a relation of multiplication, so I am going to put x as it is, and these 3 will go into the denominator. Why? If both numbers are associated with the relation of multiplication and you put that number into the opposite side, from left to right or from right to left, it will go into the denominator. If it is in denominator and if it is going to in opposite side, then it will come in the numerator. It means that will be multiplied. Okay. So 15 by 3, it means 5 is equal to x. So we got the value of x is 5. 5 is equal to x, or you can say x is equal to 5. Both are very same. You can say 5 is equal to x, or you can say x is equal to 5. Both are very same. Now we have been asked what is Ravi's present age. Ravi की अभी की एज कितनी होगी? Okay. So we have assumed Ravi's present age is x here, and we got the Ravi's x is equal to 5. It means Ravi's present age will be 5 years. Okay. So Ravi's present age. What we have assumed? X years. It means 5 years. Okay. If you want to verify that whether our answer is correct or not, अगर हमें जानना हो कि जो भी हमें 5 साल मिले रवि जी वो सही है कि नहीं, how can we check? See, it's very easy. What sentence was saying us that 15 years from now रवि की अभी की एज कितनी है? 5 साल. तो 15 सालों के बाद उसकी एज कितनी हो जाएगी? 5 plus 15. It means 20. Now remember this 20. 5 plus 15 is 20. Okay. Now Ravi's age will be 4 times. So 4 times यानी कि अभी की रवि की एज कितनी है? 5. तो 5 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. 4 5 are 20. So both are very same. तो हमें यहाँ पर 5 plus 15 किए तब भी हमें 20 मिले और 4 multiplied by x यानी 4 5 are तब भी हमें 20 मिले. It means our answer is correct. Okay. You can every time you can verify your answer by from these sentences. Okay. Okay. Now our 13th sum is a rational number. A rational number such that एक ऐसा rational number है कि when you multiply it by 5 by 2, जब आप उस नंबर को 5 by 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो and add 2 by 3 और मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद उसमें 2 by 3 ऐड करो टू द प्रोडक्ट यानी उस प्रोडक्ट को यानी उस मल्टीप्लिकेशन को, you get -7 by 2. तो आपको आंसर कितना मिलता है? -7 by 2. What is that number? वो नंबर कौन सा होगा? Okay, question is saying that if you are assuming any number and if you multiply that number 5 by 2, आप कोई भी नंबर से 5 by 2 को मल्टीप्लाई करो तो आपको कुछ प्रोडक्ट मिलेगा, आपको मल्टीप्लिकेशन आंसर मिलेगा. Then if you add 2 by 3 in your answer, you will get -7 by 2. You need to put these things into frame the equation. First of all, you need to assume the number. What is that number? You assume that number as x. Suppose that number is x. यहाँ पर we can't say x years or x we cannot write anything because x is a number. हमें यहाँ पर नंबर पूछा गया तो नंबर के पीछे हम कभी years या सब कुछ भी नहीं लिखते. Okay. Here it was age or age we need to represent age in years. That's why I have written here years. We will not write here years or anything. Okay. Now हमें वो नंबर तो हमने assume कर लिया है. Then go by word to word. What sentence is saying us? धीरे से धीरे सेंटेंस पे जाओ कि कौन सा वर्ड क्या कह रहा है, आराम से धीरे से. ओके. वो नंबर when you multiply it by 5 by 2, आप इस नंबर को जब 5 by 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, चलो यहां तक रुक जाओ, अब मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. आप x को किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दोगे? आप 5 by 2 से. ओके, मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, x मल्टीप्लाई 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3. ओके, तो ऐड करो, ऐड मींस एडिशन. I add 2 by 3 to the product यानी इस प्रोडक्ट को आप 2 by 3 ऐड करोगे, you get -7 by 2. तो आपको कितना आंसर मिलता है? 7 by 2. You frame the equation again. Number that we have assumed x, when you multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3, you get -7 by 2. Just we have framed the equation. So most, again I have said again this earlier again and again, the most important thing is to assume the things. जो हमें दिए गए सेंटेंस उसके बेस पर हमें assume x करना, ठीक है. After that, if you able to frame the equation, then after your example your sum will be very easy. Now you just need to find out the value of this x. You just need to make separate x. आपको x को अलग करना है. The moment you make separate x, you are getting the value of x, and whatever you value get of x, you can put that value in the here, that what you have assumed. Okay. So we will just now simplify this equation. So 5 multiplied by x, it will be 5x divide by 2. Okay, 5 multiplied by x, it would be 5x. You can also write x 5, but it does not sound good. Okay, you can write x 5 also, but it does not sound good. Then you can write it 5x. आप उसको 5x भी लिख सकते हैं. Then you are just adding 2 by 3 is equal to minus 7 by 12. Okay, now I have written this 5x by 2 as it is. I have written minus 7 by 12 as it is. Now this 2 by 3 will go to the right side, so its sign will be changed. It will be minus. Okay, it's a simple. Now 5x by 2 I have written as it is equal to as it is. Now we are having minus 7 upon 12 minus 2 by 3. Now you need to find out the LCM. If you find out the LCM of 12 and 12 and 3, you will get 12 as your LCM. Now whatever LCM you are getting, you need to bring that LCM into the denominator. आपको जो भी LCM मिला है, आपको वो LCM कहाँ लाना है? Denominator में, right? So here it is also 12. So here you don't need to do anything because 12 is already has been given to us. So I will put this term as it is. But here I want to bring 12. So can you tell me with which number I should multiply 3? So I will get 12. मैं 3 को किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं मुझे 12 मिलेगा? 4, because 3 4s are 12. Okay, so I am going to multiply 3 with 4. Now if you multiply with whatever number, same number you have to multiply in a numerator. तो मुझे वही नंबर को न्यूमरेटर में मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ता है. और यहाँ पर क्या था? 2. तो मैंने लिख दिया 7 by 12 as it is minus 2 by 3 as it is. To bring a 12 into the denominator, I have multiplied 4, and same number I have to multiply in the numerator. That's a rule. Okay. Now minus 5x by 2 as it is. Now minus 7 by 12 as it is. 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12. Now you brought the same denominator. Now minus 5x by 12 is equal to, when we are having same denominator, we will put it one time, and whatever have been given to us in the numerator, we will put as it is. Minus 7 minus 8. Okay, minus 7 minus 8. So 5x minus 5x divided by 12 would be as it is. Minus 5x by 12 would be as it is. And minus 7 minus 8. What will happen? Minus 7 minus 8. Minus 15. Because whenever having both sign minus, we will add those number. We will always put the sign of minus. Okay. So 7 plus 8. 15, and sign will be of minus always. Divide by 12. Okay. Till now we came here. From here हमारे पास इतना बड़ा इक्वेशन था, इसमें से हमने यहाँ तक ला दिए. अभी तक भी हमें x नहीं मिला. अभी तक हमें x को अकेले फाइंड आउट करना है. We need x separate. अभी तक x के साथ इतने सारे नंबर जुड़े हैं, हमें सब हटाकर हमको x को अकेला करना है. Okay, now be careful what I am doing. See x as it is. I have written this x as it is. Minus 15 as it is. Divided by 12 as it is. Can you tell me what I did not write? मैंने क्या नहीं लिखा? मैंने x लिख दिया. Minus 15 12 लिख दिया. मैंने क्या नहीं लिख दिया? This 5 and this 12 मैंने नहीं लिखा. Okay. Let me check if I did any mistake or not. Okay. Mistakenly, be careful. Mistakenly, I have done 2 to 12. यहाँ पर 2 था तो मैंने 12 कर दिया. It's my mistake. Okay, be careful. It's my mistake. यहाँ पर it was only 2. Okay, it was only 2. Okay. So what did I do? What I did not write 5 and 2. That's why I am saying whenever I am solving the example, you just observe the example. Do not write with me. मेरे साथ साथ आप मत लिखो. Okay. तो it was what मैंने क्या नहीं लिखा. मैंने x लिख दिया वैसा का वैसा. -15/12 मैंने भी लिख दिया. मैंने क्या नहीं लिखा? 5 and 2 नहीं लिखा. Now be careful. These two is in a denominator. So if these two will go to the right side, it will come in a numerator. Okay. And this 5 is in a numerator. So if this 5 will go into the right side, it will come in a denominator. Okay. Now हमने x को अलग कर दिया. अभी हमने x को अलग कर दिया. Whatever simplification you will get from here, that would be your answer. Okay. Now can I cut like this? 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12, right? 5 3s are 15, right? 5 3s are 15. 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. तो मुझे कितना मिले यहाँ पर आंसर? डिनोमिनेटर में 2 मिले मुझे. डिनोमिनेटर में 2 और न्यूमरेटर में कुछ बचा है? नहीं. तो कुछ ना लिखूंगा मैं 1 without forgetting the sign of minus. साइन माइनस की साइन भूले बिना. So I am getting x is equal to -1/2. So that number would be -1/2. तो वो कौन सा नंबर होगा कि जिसको 5/2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, उसके बाद उस आंसर में 2/3 ऐड करो तो आपको -7/12 मिलेगा. तो वो कौन सा नंबर होगा? That number would be -1/2. तो आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हो that number is x is equal to -1/2. That is your answer. Okay. So nice. Write both this sum in a very nice way. And most important thing is to learn from both this sum. Based on this sum, some not difficult, but the different type of example can be asked to you. So you will be able to solve those also. Okay. So nice. Write both the example in a nice way. Okay. Thank you.